and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft Locomotive tutorial. Today, we're going to be building Union Pacific 1989, the Rio Grande Heritage Unit here, which is an SD70 Ace. So let's get right into the build here. The first step is to take a dark oak stair for the rear coupler, and we'll get that attached up. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence gate. Then on the next block down, 3 yellow concrete on the bottom. Then an upside down oak stair facing outward at either side. Then 5 yellow concrete above that. Swing around in here, open a dark oak fence gate on either side of the coupler, and put a dark oak button on each outside edge. Come in front of it and do a 3 block tall T-shape of yellow concrete, and then hang a lantern on either side of the second layer. In front of that, we're going to do a 5x3 of yellow concrete coming out to each side of the tracks here. Then we're going to put 3 smooth quartz slabs coming up this gap here for the stairs, 3 across this top middle, and 3 coming up this side. Then swing around in front of it, skip 1 block forward from it, and get a set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then on the upper hip box, we're going to do 2 rows of 5 stone slabs. Then another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle, and another 2 rows of 5 stone slabs on the upper hip box. Then a final set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and at this end. Then on the second layer, we're going to fill the top middle 3 with smooth stone blocks down the length of this truck. We're going to come out 1 block past these fence gates, and then underneath it, we're going to get 3 double stone slabs. Then coming off that bottom block, we're going to put a row of upside down, outward facing stone stairs, and that's going to be 15 blocks long in total here. Then get 3 stone across here, and then we'll do the same thing on this side, 15 outward facing, upside down stone stairs to frame in the fuel tank on this side here. Then we'll come back up top and fill the top middle 3 with smooth stone blocks. We'll stop at this end for now. Then come in front of it, skip 1 block forward down on the rails, get a set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then 2 rows of 5 stone slabs on the upper hip box. Then another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle, and another 2 rows of 5 stone slabs on the upper hip box. Then a final set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and at this end here. Then we'll continue filling the top middle 3 on the second layer with smooth stone down the length of this truck here. We'll stop above where these fence gates are. Then we'll come in front of this, and we're going to make a 5x3 of yellow concrete coming out to each side of the tracks. In front of that, a T-shape in the center. Hang a lantern on either side of the second layer. In front of that, 3 oak stairs on the bottom middle, and an upside down stair facing outward on either side. Above that, yellow concrete in the center, 2 upside down stairs on either side of it. Then 3 smooth quartz slabs coming up this gap, 3 on this side, 3 on the top middle. Take out a dark oak stair for the coupler and stack it up to this yellow block. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence gate, and open a dark oak fence gate on either side of the coupler here. Then we'll go ahead and come up top, and on this 3rd layer, we'll fill the top middle 3 end to end with smooth stone block. Now we'll come through on the sides of the truck. Everywhere there's a wheel, put a stone slab above each wheel. Same thing here. Then do the other side. Then we're going to come underneath and come back through, and everywhere there's a wheel, put an upside down grindstone in front of each wheel. Same thing here. Then we'll do the other side here. And one more corner to go. Same thing here. Now on this engineer side of the fuel tank, 6 sideways anvils at the back and 7 sideways anvils at the front for the air tanks. In the gap between them, we're going to put a mangrove button and a mangrove sign. Then at the back of the fuel tank on this second layer here, put a brewing stand. Then come to this front truck and put a bell right here. Then we'll work on the other side here. On this side of the fuel tank, a full row of stone blocks above the stairs here. Then on the 8th block back from the front, we're going to put a mangrove button, mangrove sign, and a wither skeleton skull. At the back of the fuel tank, put a brewing stand here. Now, come above the truck here. We're going to put a grindstone here and here. Then in this gap right here, a sideways chain. Copy it on this side, so one here, put a chain here. Now we'll do the back ones. So a grindstone here and here, then our chain, and then repeat the process on this side here. Then on top, we're going to skip 2 from this yellow concrete and an upside down polished andesite stair here, and 1 on this side. We'll do the same thing at this end, except now we'll skip 2 and have them facing this way. Then we're going to go in and grab smooth quartz slab, and we're going to fill the whole rest of the top outside edge with smooth quartz slabs going end to end. And we'll do the same thing on this side, making sure we get all the open areas. And actually I missed those 2 down here, 2 slabs in here as well. Now come on top of the front on the 3rd block back, do black wool, a door, 3 black wool. Then a layer of light gray concrete above it, 3 light gray on the top middle. Then a forward facing stone stair on either side. Behind this here, we're going to do 2 black wool on each side and 5 light gray concrete across the top. Behind it, we're going to do 3 black wool on each outside edge, then turn this way and put a bee nest on each side. Then above that, we'll do 4 black wool on each side. Then at the front of this, we're going to do a light gray concrete, 2 white concrete, and then a black wool at the back of each side. Across here, 2 black glass, light gray concrete, 2 black glass. Put a white stained glass pane on each outside edge, then 2 black stained glass panes behind it on each side, and then behind that, a black wool on each side. Then, on the top middle, we'll fill it 3 wide with light gray concrete. Then 4 outward facing stone stairs on either side of the top here. Behind it, coming off the top center of the cab, a line of 7 light gray concrete. Then 2 cobble deep slate and 2 iron bars on either side of that. On this side, do a full row of light gray concrete up here, skip 1 forward from the iron bars, and 4 light gray stained glass panes. Then a full row of light gray concrete on this side, and then right here we're going to put a dark oak sign. Now back here, put a smoker in the center for the exhaust, and we're going to surround it with light gray concrete. Then on top, surround it with iron trapdoors. Then we're going to come underneath here, and we're going to do a line of forward facing bee nests and backward facing, just so we don't see the holes on each side like this to the back of this section. And that'll give us that pinstriping. Then on the next layer above it, we'll do a full line of black wool, stopping 2 before the end. Same thing on this side, a line of black wool, stopping 2 before the end here. Then in this corner, put a door. Then behind that, we're gonna do a line of 5 black wool coming back. Then on this side, we do 6 black wool because there's no door. Then up here, we're gonna put 2 light gray concrete, and on this other side with the door, 1 light gray. Then we do 2 black wool up in that corner, 2 on this side. Then we're gonna fill all the rest of this gap to the back of this section with yellow concrete. Same thing on this side, fill all this with yellow concrete here. Now we need to be able to get up to this door. So on this side, we're gonna take B-nest again, and under where the black wool goes 2 blocks tall, do a full line of sideways B-nest up to the door, then skip 1 forward and a full line of black wool up to the door. Then on this side, we have to do the inverter box. So on this side, a line with the very end of the black wool and a full line of sideways B-nest. Then above it, a full line of black wool, then black wool up here, and 3 yellow concrete at the back. Then we're gonna come on the side of the B-nest here, start right behind the cab here, and we're gonna close 6 oak trapdoors. Then we'll skip up to the top of the box and close 6 up here. Now we need to make a bunch of banners, so come into a loom, and we're gonna be using a yellow banner and black dye. We need to get this bottom triangle across it, and then another one with the opposite. Then we're gonna make the bottom half of both of those black. Then we're gonna switch to a light gray banner and repeat the process. So we need the bottom triangle, and then the opposite one, and then make the bottom of both of those black. And this is for the mountains on the side to help make them look better, and we'll come place the banners. So we're gonna come up on the side here. Right here, we're gonna put this light gray one. On the other side of this black wool, the opposite one, but yellow. So it looks like that. Then down here, this yellow one, then 2 yellow ones going into each other so it makes a point like that. And we're gonna have to repeat it on the other side here. So this gray one here, then this yellow one here, and down here. Behind it, 2 yellow ones going into each other. Now come up on the side of the nose here, and on this bottom black wool, put an item frame here, and one on this side. Then we have to make more banners, so come into a loom with a white banner and black dye, and we're basically gonna make the letter O, so a vertical on both sides, horizontal on top and bottom, and go ahead and surround it with a white border. Then we're gonna go to a light gray banner and black dye, and we're gonna do this bottom triangle and then the opposite one. And we'll place these. So this O-shaped one is for a little logo. It goes on these 2 item frames. Then up here, we're gonna put back-to-back triangle ones, like this. Then this triangle here, and then the opposite one around the corner on the front. Do the same thing, so this triangle, come around the corner with the opposite one, and then back-to-back triangles up here. Now come back into the loom, this time with a white banner and light blue dye. Make the top half light blue, then put an orange border on it, and then switch to black and a horizontal in the center. And this is for the logo on the front, so we'll come place this on the center of the nose here. Now come on top of the back on the 3rd block end in the center, a backward B-nest, and then 2 on each side like this. Then we'll do 3 layers of yellow concrete above it, and a layer of light gray above that. Then in here, stack up 3 netherite, then 3 up the middle, and then 3 here, then 3 sideways anvils. Right here, a 3x3 of iron bars. And same thing on this side, a 3x3 of iron bars right here. In front of the iron bars, we'll put a sideways B-nest on each side, then 2 yellow concrete. Then a line of yellow up the top of each side, and then a line of light gray up the top of each side here. On the light gray above the iron bars, we're going to put 3 ladders up here, and same thing on this side here. Then on this top middle, a light gray concrete, and 1 sticking out on either side of the front up here. Then in here, a light gray, cobble deep slate, 2 light gray. An oak trapdoor on the cobble deep slate, and surround it with iron trapdoors. Then on the side of this, we're going to make a line 8 blocks forward of light gray concrete. Then come 5 across here, frame this in so it's a rectangle. Then we'll put 3 across the middle so there's 2 squares. Then we'll come under here. On this side, an oak stair, yellow concrete, close a drungle trapdoor for the brake wheel. Then 2 yellow concrete above it. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to grab deep slate tile walls. On this side, we'll do 2 sideways B-nests, 2x3 of yellow concrete, then 3 deep slate tile walls. Then we'll fill the rest of each side with sideways B-nests until it meets up at the front here. Then we'll go to yellow concrete, and we're going to do 3 layers of yellow concrete coming up the side until that meets up at the front here. Same thing on this side, put a yellow above those walls, and then 3 layers of yellow concrete all the way till it meets up at the front here. Then come underneath where this sticks out and do a full line of upside down deep slate tile stairs. And do the same thing under here on this side. Then we'll come up top. We can go ahead and fill these middles here with yellow concrete. Then in the center of each one, a cobbled deep slate with an oak trapdoor on the top of them. Then we'll surround each one with 4 stone blocks for the fans. Then on top, we'll surround it with 4 stone slabs. Then we're going to come through all the gaps between them here and put black carpet down in all these holes. Just like that. And then here, I'm realizing that I've miscalculated the length of this top section here, so we're going to have to edit this a little bit. So we'll come up here on this side and we'll put another light gray stained glass pane on the front of this section, and then come back here and we're going to take off the first back one. Then knock out these 2 rows, put 2 cobbled deep slate in the center, 2 iron bars on either side. Then behind those first 2, we're going to knock all this out, and we're basically moving all this forward. So take out all this around this exhaust, and then we'll replace it 2 blocks forward. So a smoker, surround it with light gray concrete, and surround it on top with iron trapdoors. Then we'll fill this middle with stone slabs, 2 rows of stone slabs at the front and back of it, 2 on each side, and in the gap, we're going to grab a fence gate here, and we'll open back-to-back fence gates in this middle to be the horn here. Now it's looking more correct. Now we're going to take out yellow carpet, and we'll put a T-shape on this front porch. Come back here behind this box and do a full line of yellow concrete down this walkway. Come around the corner, a T-shape on the back porch, 2 over here, and then come all the way up this side here. And then 1 on this 1 B-nest here. Then we're going to do our railings. So take out birch fence right here, come up 4. Here we'll come up 3, over 1, up 2. Copy it on this side. So up 3, over 1, up 2. Here come up 4. Then switch to spruce fence, 2 here, 2 here. Now we're going to repeat the process at the back end. So come down here with birch fence. Right here come up 4. Here up 3, then over 1, and up 2. Same thing here. Up 3, over 1, up 2. Here come up 4. Switch to spruce fence. 2 here, 2 here. Then come up here, connect the fence up right here, and start bringing it all the way forward. When we get right here, we're going to go up 1, over 1, up 1, and then over until it connects with the cab. Then we'll do the other side. So come down to the back on this side, connect up right here, start coming all the way forward. When you get right here, we're going to come up 3 and then over until it connects with the cab. Then we're going to come back down in this corner because the railing's actually at like an angle here. So we're going to come in this corner here and we're going to put 2 here, then 1. Now come on top of the cab in the center, a smooth quartz slab, a light gray candle, iron trapdoor. Then start surrounding it with light gray carpet and cover the top of this nose with light gray carpet. Bring your light gray carpet back past that and then all the way up this section, covering these iron bars. And we'll actually come back here and we'll do light gray around these fans up here. And around this one. And then get around this back fan and down to the back. Now come up front on either side of these fences, do a glow item frame with glowstone. Then on this top middle, a glow item frame with glowstone. And on the side of it, we're going to do a dark oak sign with 1989. Same thing on this side. Then we'll hit both of these signs with white dye and a glowing sack. Then we'll work on the rear end back here. Back here, come down here, glow item frame on either side with glowstone. Then one on this top middle yellow block with glowstone. Then a spruce sign on the top edges with 1989. And we hit those with black dye and a glowing sack. Then we're actually going to come down and knock out this block here and put in yellow wool. And above it, run a line of ladders up this side. Then, under this headlight, close 2 oak trapdoors on the back middle. Now on the side here, we're going to knock out this block, skip 1, knock out 3, put in black wool, and that represents the lettering since we can't fit it. Come over here, on this side, right here, knock out 3, skip 1 and 1, fill that with black wool. Now we'll do the interior, so come on inside here. In this corner, put an end portal. Then stack smooth stone slabs right here up to the window. Same thing on this side. Then 2 blocks tall on the side here. And on this back middle. And on the other side. Then, in the center, use your slabs to make a staircase. Back here, we need to do a blast furnace and a glowstone, then a stair on each side. Over here, a slab. Up here, a glow item frame with an egg crystal, and right here, a lever. Come down here, turn around, and put a door right here. And now the interior's done. And there we have it, folks. We've completed Union Pacific 1989, the Rio Grande Heritage Unit. I hope you enjoyed the build here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.